The ground is slick with moss and starlight. Not moonlight, starlight, because something is wrong here. Trees pulse faintly, shadows sway with no wind, and down the forgotten pathway between two leaning stones, footprints appear, one after another, approaching. Not pressed into soil, but burned into it with flickers of silver flame. No sound, no scent. Just a feeling that something is watching, waiting, skipping sideways through space like it's flipping pages in a book only it can read. Then a bark, crisp, sudden, like a stone skipping off water. Then a low guttural growl echoes, from behind this time. You make a history check, a 17. On your successful roll, you know that the Sealy Court trained Blink Dogs specifically to hunt and destroy displacer beasts after they escaped the Unsealy's control and began wreaking havoc across the Feywild. Blink Dogs don't hunt like mortals. They stalk between dimensions, floating space like pages in a book. Legends say they were born from ancient Feywild winds, loyal to noble courts, and protectors of hidden groves. They take its name from its ability to blink in and out of existence, a talent it uses to aid its attacks and to avoid harm. This one's alone. The dog has advantage on perception checks that rely on hearing or smell. Bite, a melee weapon attack that's 1d6 plus 1 piercing damage. The dog magically teleports along with any equipment it is wearing or carrying up to 40 feet to an unoccupied space it can see. Before or after teleporting, the dog can make one bite attack. How will you earn the trust of a creature that walks between moments? What will you offer? Deed? Dream? Or destiny? To tempt it from legend into your journey. Holding the lantern in front of you, the pathway of the dungeon is illuminated. You and your friends are new to this adventuring business, and have spent what money you could scrounge up on some decent weapons and armor to attempt your first dungeon delve. So far, you have met little that could resist the strikes of your blades and maces. You spot a strange orange carapace creature scurrying towards you. It seems like muscle memory kicks in as you ready your shield and weapons to deal with this new threat. But as you attempt to block its blow and strike its body, you see in horror that your equipment starts to erode out of your hand. You find your face with the bane of all early adventurers, the Rest Monster. The Rest Monster is a medium monstrosity that can be found anywhere metal can be. Decently armored with an AC of 14 and around 30 HP, it can take some time to rid yourself of this monster. Bite, a melee weapon attack that does 1d8 plus 1 piercing damage. But every turn it remains up, prepare to suffer some monetary losses, as with each strike against it will corrode any non-magical ferrous metal. After dealing damage, the weapon takes a permanent and cumulative -1 penalty to damage rolls. If the penalty drops to -5, this weapon is destroyed. Non-magical ammunition made of metal that hits the Rest Monster is destroyed after dealing damage. If anything is left on the ground near this monster, it can be destroyed in 1 cubic foot of increments per turn. But if it manages to hit your metal armor or shield, then it takes a permanent and cumulative -1 penalty to the AC it offers. Armor reduced an AC of 10 or a shield that drops to a +0 bonus is destroyed. So if you value your equipment, maybe send the barbarian or monk to distract it and hope you have a spellcaster to finish it off, or you might have to take out a loan to gear up for the next adventure.